So if you've been a regular on my channel for the past 4 years, you will know that I've actually done a Nanoblock Shadow the Hedgehog set. So this year, we're gonna do a Lego Shadow the Hedgehog set. Let's do it, guys. Let's get building. Hey guys, Stormtrooper 1 here! Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to my latest unboxing build, where it's not Nanoblock, but it is Lego instead, and we have got the Shadow the Hedgehog, well, Shadow's Escape set from Lego itself, and I actually got this at a pretty good discount. I got it for £15 at my local video game store, which I hope that they will still sell video games, because, honestly, it wouldn't be the same without if they weren't doing video games. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get on with the build, starting with the unbox. And, of course, all the cool things that you could do in this Lego set. So right here, you can have Shadow stay in that chamber. Here you can have him ride a motorcycle, fight up against the robot, the Rhinobot. And, of course, the little critter that stays in the robot as well. It's gonna be great. So, question is how many? Ooh, it's nicely sealed as well. And we've got a nice set of instructions here. Also shows you what else you could buy. There's a Knuckles mech and a Rogue the Bat to go with it. And of course some more Sonic sets as well. Well, keep in mind, guys, that if you do want to help me out, all you have to do is click that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified on all my latest videos. And it looks like we've got only the 2 bags to build with. So, I'm going to start with bag 1. Let's get to it, guys. Before I begin, I just want to let you guys know that I publish content throughout the week, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified on all my latest content. So we've opened up the first bag, and I gotta say it's really handy that Lego have started to use something that's easily recyclable to put their bricks in, and honestly I quite like it. So the bricks we have are 1x2s with little hands on them, and well, both in white. 2 white 1x2s with a layer up, so with pegs on the side here. 2 white 2x2s with the pegs here. A 2x2 curved roof here, tile here. Well, a slope, really. A red 1x2 with 2 pegs on the side. A red outer wheel. And a grey holder for the little tires that we got. The big round one here for the back wheel. And the thin one here for the front. Then we've got some 2x2s with little arms here at the front, which I believe are going to be for the front of the rear of the bike, I believe. Then a little 1x frame here, right, in red, followed by 2 grey 2x2s here, 3 dark grey 1x2s with poles on the end, and a light grey 1x2 with an arm on the end here at the front. And then another light grey 1x2 with a pole connector on the side of it. Then we've got some dark grey 1x2 bricks with a cross section to it here, and another a 2x2 with pegs on 3 of the 4 sides here, and not at the bottom. Then we've got a black 1x2 with a mechanical gear here on I believe a mechanical shift here on the end of it. Then another 2x2 with another mechanical helper right here at the end. Then a black 2x2 tile with no pegs on it here. 2 black 1x2s with 2 pegs on the side. 2 grey sliding roof tiles here. A black 2x3 slope right here. A 1x2 with pegs on all around it, including a pipe feature here at the bottom. 2 yellow 1x2s with sloping edges, one to the left and one to the right. 2 2x2 inverted sloped bricks here. And finally, a a nice triple gear brick tile, or mechanical parts right here for the bike. And of course, finally and most importantly, the bricks, well, the pieces for Shadow the Hedgehog himself. So, let's start with him. And there we go. We've got Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. He's in Lego form, guys. Well, you gotta let me know down in the comments which is better, the Lego form or the Nanoblock form. I'll do a comparison at the end of the video. So, with that over and done with, I'm now going to get to work on some of the steps of the build. Okay, so before we actually do the build, there was some more parts I had to sort out. So we've got some black pipes here. We've got 2 of those. We have also got 2 1x2 slope tiles here. And 4 1x2 roof tiles right here, where my finger is. A circular black 2x2 tile here. 2 little circular 1x1s here. 3 yellow 1x1 circular pieces here. A curved under red 2x2 here. 4 black circular pipes, things with crosses in the middle of them. A little black piece here for the with a cross section fitted into it. 2 grey 1x1 tiles. 3 dark grey 1x1 circular tiles here. 2 yellow flat 1x1 tiles with no pegs. Another 1x1 yellow tile with a circular pipe to the right, or wherever it is. 3 yellow eyes, 1x1 eyes here for the Rhinobot. 3 white 1x1 tile pyramids here. 2 grey 1x2s, one curved to the right here and another to the left. A grey circular pipe, which is probably going to be used for the bike. 3 white 1x2s. 3 grey 1x1s with a peg on the side. 2 grey 1x1 bricks with a peg on the side here. 2 grey 3 centimeter or 3 whatever of cross pieces here. 2 grey 1x2s. 4 black 1x2s right here. 2 grey 1x1s with a claw on each one for a hand. 2 1x1 tile roof slopes here. And 2 Shadow the Hedgehog symbols on black 2x2 circular panels. So with all the organizing over and done with for bag 1, let's get building. Before I introduce you to the first 3 steps of the build, I think I might have missed some pieces for you guys. We've got 2 see-through 1x1 circular bricks here, where my little finger is. We've also got 2 handlebars, which are going to be for the motorcycle itself. Right here. And we've also got the lovely little chicky critter right here. Oh, very adorable, isn't it? So, now that we've cleared that up, there's, this is what you'd like after step 2. So we begin with the with the brick, which looks like it's got circular handles coming out right here and here. And then place a white 1x2 on the top right here. And then for step 2, we've got to place the 2 red 1x2s underneath, one here and one here. Here, where the side, for the left side here, the pegs are, the side pegs are going to the left, and the side pegs on this side are going to the right. That is it for step 2. For step 3, we just apply this 1x2 brick with the cross section out at front, right here. And then the grey tile on top like so. The 2x2 grey tile. So that should be it for step number 3. I'm now going to look into step 4 to 6 to see what we have to do. So this is what steps 4 to 6 should look like right now for the model, motorcycle bike here. We've got the two black 2x2s with the two pegs on the side going downwards. One where the pegs are heading to the right, and the other where the pegs are heading to the left, right as so. Then we've got the curved red brick right here, which is kind of like, I believe, what is used in some of the F1 models, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know down in the comments below if this is true or not, or if it's used in the racing car builds. Anyway, we've also got two black 1x2s in horizontal positions where they're connecting the two 1x2s with the pegs on the side that we did here to this brick right here. So that is what it should look like after step 7. So now I need to work on step 8, 9, and 7, 8, and 9. Now before I show you the joint end results of 7 to 9, there is one more brick that I just need to show you what it looks like. It is a black 1x2 tile with no pegs to it, but it looks like a roof tile right here. So this is the last brick that we'll need for step 8 of the build, where we place it as such, like this. So for step 7, we began with two light grey 1x1 tiles with pegs on the side, well, with a peg on the side, and then we grabbed a circular dark grey 1x1 tile right here and placed it on each side, and each one as such, and then we placed them both on the sides, heading where one is heading to the right and one is heading to the left. And that was it for step 7. Step 8, it's I started off with the black 2x2 with the mechanical arm here at the front. And then, of course, you were supposed to finish it off with this roof tile that we just placed on here, kind of acting like an exhaust port for the motorcycle. And then for step 9, it is the curved black 2x3 slope right here. So that is what it should look like after step 9. And now it's time for me to get to work on step 10 to 12. So I've done step 10 and I've almost done step 12, but I have not done step 11 because I thought it would be a good idea to show you what you had to do first and foremost. For step 10, we began with the white 2x2 with one corner of the brick slimmed down right here and placed it in an angle where it's facing the bottom of the bike. Then a black 1x2 in a horizontal position right next to the white brick here. Now you should really do the same when it comes to the other side, but I thought it would be best to show you what it was like on this side before I actually did the rest of that build. Then for step 11, you grab a dark grey 1x2 with a full pipe on the side, and then you place it over the black 1x2 that we just did in step 10. Then for step 12, we grab one of the black circular 2x2s with Shadow's logo on it, and then a grey 1x2 slope step right here. So that should be it for up to step 12, and now I'm going to get to work on step 13 and 14 and just cut all the way up to past 17, because it's basically the same as what we did on this side, but just in reverse. So we're now done with step 13 and 14 of the motorcycle build, and basically step 13 is the grey hexagon piece where it looks like it's sort of like a spanner, and you attach one of the cross sections into the slot where at the front. It's basically where we did on step 3 of the build. You just reinsert it like this. Step 14, you grab the circular 2x2 panel right here, and then you place it directly under the red 1x2s that we did in step 2. And then, of course, through steps 15, 16, and 17, the model should look like this right now. So that is it for up to step 17. It's now time for me to get to work on step 18, 19, and 20 of the build. So we are done with steps 18 and 19. We are just about to get to work on step 20, which involves these 2x3 roof tiles here with the points and these special unique images on them where it looks like the rear end of the motorcycle here. And of course, for step 18 and 19, basically with 18, you had to start off with the circular pipe, which is going to be used for the wheel here, which was the full assembly of step 19, where you put the tire around the wheel itself. So, now with step 20, we turn this upside down, each one, and then we grab the 1x2s with the hands to the side, to one side of the tile. Place them on like so, and then the white 1x2s in a vertical position right behind what we've done, and then we attach each one to the side of the bike like so. And that should be it for step 20, and now it's time for me to get to work on step 21 to 23. So we're now done with up to step 23, which is going to be explained in a moment, but first I thought it would be good to explain step 21. So I began with the red circular 1x1 tiles here, and then placed it directly above the clear see-through 1x1 here, right underneath the model. And then I grabbed the black 1x2 with the mechanical gears. Here's on one end of the tile right here. And that should be it for the assembly of that part. Now we just need to attach this right here onto the model and place it at an angle, which should be this angle right here, although if it's wrong we can just adjust it later. Then for step 22 and 23, I began with the circular black pipe that we got for the kit, and then grabbed a black circular pipe with cross sections in the middle, one for the left side and one for the right side. It doesn't matter which way you put it through on the model, as long as this step is complete. And then for step 24, all we have to do is grab these two gray cross sections here. As long as they're within length 3, then they should be fine. And that's what it should look like after step 24. So now I'm going to get to work on step 25 through to 28. And it shouldn't be that long, guys. So we're nearly done with the bike assembly, and I will show you the end result shortly. Although I thought it would be a cool idea just to show you, just to tell you what I've done so far. So for step 26 of the build, 25, I began with the little black piece where there was a cross section at the top and also one here at the bottom, but the top one is going through all the way. So it should be assembled to the right side of what we did on step 24 right here. Then for step 26, it is the little, the smaller red wheel for the motorcycle. So it should be mobile, like it is right here. Then for step 27, it's basically the same as steps 22 and 23, where you grab the circular black pipe, and then two, little pole here. Then two black pipes with the crosses in the middle, and it should come out like this. Now for step 28, it is adding the handlebars onto the bikes. 1 and 2. You have to make sure that the handlebars, the circular parts, are the ones not connecting to this part right here. Here, when you're doing the assembly. And we should be ready to attach as such. And Shadow has his bike. It's a very cool motorcycle. Bada boom. Shadow is now ready to ride. And with the motorcycle now fully assembled, we can put it to the side and then get to work on the Rhinobot. The Rhinobot. And it was a really easy steps 1 to 3 for the Rhinobot build here, guys. So I began with the black circular 2x2 tile right here at the bottom. Then on top of it, I placed a black inverted slope 2x2 brick here or there. It really doesn't matter on the first step where you put it, as long as you put it on the model. Step 2 is basically putting the other one right in front of, well, on the other side of the circular 2x2 that we did right here. So it should look like kind of like a reverse tile, well, underneath of a boat brick right here. Then for step 3, and this is going to be really important because this will determine on which side the model, the Rhinobot is going to look. I placed the black tile 2x3 in a vertical, well, in a horizontal position, and I had to make sure that it's that 2 rows, well, the bottom half is covering one of the inverted 2x2 that we've done here, and that is also supported by the other inverted brick that we've done here. So that should be it for step 3, and now we can get to work on steps 4 to 6 of the Rhinobot. So we're nearly done with step 6 of the Rhinobot build. It does have a bit of a sub-assembly to go through, but I thought it would be wise to show you what I've done for steps 4 and 5 of the build. So I began for step 4. It is a grey tile 2x2 right here at the bottom. Then on one side of that tile is a 2x4 brick with pegs on both 3 of the 4 sides here, and then I placed it onto the rear side of the model. Then I grabbed 2 roof tile 1x2 slopes and placed it on the rear end of the model right here. So it should look like this. Then for step 5, I did a black 2x2 tile with no pegs on and connected it to the grey tile that we've done for step 4 and the black 2x3 the black 2x3 that we've done here at the front. So that is it for step 5. For step 6, it is a 3-step, a 3-part process. You gotta do 3 things first before this step. So we begin with a grey 1x2 here, then a grey 1x2 with connecting poles here, and place it on top as such. Then we grab grey 1x1 bricks with a peg on the side. We need one here, and then one here. And then at the top, it is the 1x1 tile with the hands, as right here as such. And then we attach it like so. So that is it for step 6. For step 7, 8, and 9, it really shouldn't take me that long to do. Okay, so we're nearly done with the assembly for step 7. I just thought it would be a good idea to show you what I had to do for this step. So, starting off with step 7, we begin with a white 2x2 tile with 2 pegs on one side. And you gotta do this twice. Then you grab a grey 1x2 sliding roof tile, or sloping roof tile, and place it on the side brick pegs here on the model. And then with the big shell brick right here, we place it over the white bricks that we've done, so that the models should, so that the bricks should come out like this. And then we just place this on both sides of the robot, like so, aiming to make sure that they are over the pegs and over the arms as well. So that is it for step 7. We can put this to the side for a while. For step 8, I began with a 2x1 with a hand on one end of the tile, and placed a gray 1x2 who were on top of it, like here. Then for step 9, it is that 2x2 brick with the pipe sticking out of one end at the bottom, kind of like a traffic light, one of the traffic lights that you normally get. And of course the pegs on the side, and place it right here. So that is it for step 9, after you place it on top of what we've done. It's now time for me to get to work on step 10 to 12. So we're nearly done with the full, all the steps for this model. I just thought it would be a good idea to share with you what I've already done for this model. So for step 10, I had to start off with a yellow 1x1 with a circular pipe on one side, then placed a yellow circular 1x1 on each end of that pipe as such, and then the ones with the eyes on both sides of the Rhinobot right here, and at the top of the main tile is a yellow 1x1 tile with no pegs on it. Then all we have to do is place it right at the front, well, where the hands are, as such. Then for step 11, it is a grey 1x1 tile with a white 1x1 pyramid tile underneath, on top of it. And we gotta place it on here as such. And then finally for step 12, it is a grey 1x1 tile with a peg on the side where the white 1x1 pyramid tile is. And then another little 1x1 rooftop tile right here as such. And then all we have to do is put it at an angle where it's the white tile is at the front, and then place it right here. So now we've only got to move up to step 13 and 14, where it's really easy. All we have to do is finish off the mouth of the Rhinobot. And all we have to do for each one is grab a yellow 2x2 with with an angle each, and then a 1x2 who were dipping slope, and place each one as such. And all we gotta do is attach these. And then we can attach this right here at the front of the Rhinobot. And then put a little critter in the bot at the back. And that's all there is to the Rhinobot and the bike. So now we can put that one aside and then open up bag number 2. So we've opened up the big bag of the model so far, and we've got all the pieces, but this is going to be the first batch before we move on to the second one, because you are going to need to open both bags for this step, and I will go through these in a moment. But first, to explain what I've got 2 1x3s. He's with a sloping right angle, and 2 in the sloping left angle for the reds. Then I've got 2 red 1x4s with 2 pegs only on the sides and none in the middle. Then I've got a red 2x4 here tile, and a 1x6 red tile, followed by a red 2x2 with 2 pegs on the top or the bottom, depending how you want to look at it. Then I've got a circular 4x4 right here. Then some 3 red 1x4s bricks here, and a red L right here. Then a red 1x2 brick with a hole in the middle, and a red 1x2 right here. So those are the reds. Let me move those aside for 1 second. Oh my god, they are so big. Next up is the yellows. We've got a yellow 2x2 like we've got with 2 pegs here for the red. Then a yellow 1x4 tile, a 2x4 tile, and a 2x3 tile. And a yellow 1x4 tile with 2 of these with no pegs on top of them. Then we have an orange circular 2x2 dome here with a peg on the top. That's it for the yellows. Then for the blacks, we have got a 2x6 and a 1x6, as well as a 2x2 right here. We also have a 1x2 with a 2x2 who are on the side here. We've also received what I believe is a very special brick here, which is a kind of like a mechanical arm with 2 circular holes on the long part, and another circular hole here at the bottom of one of the circle parts here. And then we've also got a 1x4x4 with the details and statistics of Shadow on the background on the piece itself. And on the other side, there's just nothing to this brick whatsoever. Then for the greys, we've got some 1x2x5s right here. Or 1x2x6s. Here's because we've got a 5 long cross piece right here for the build. We also have a 1x10 grey tile right here. I think this could be for the sign, the warning barrier. And we've got a 4x6 tile right here, grey tile, a 2x6 grey tile, a 1x2 tile with a circular pipe underneath, a 2x3, we've got 3 of these, and a 2x4 tile right here. Oh, actually there's 4 of these, and a 1x3 right here. And for the dark grey tiles, we've got 2 2x2s with a corner file down for a slope. And I believe I've done the 2x4 right here. So those are the big bricks. I need to put these aside so that I can open up. Oh, and we've also got the circular half tube here, which is going to be used for the containment of Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. Cool stuff. Now we've got all the little pieces needed from the little bag for the second step of the build. So we've got 2 grey pipes right here. Yeah. Then we've also got a grey 1x2 girder brick tile right here. A 2x2 tile. And 2 1x2 tiles with no pegs on them. Then we've got 5 orange, see-through, clear orange 1x1 circular tiles here. Although keep in mind that some of them will be spares. We've also got 3 white 1x1 circular tiles with no pegs on them. And 5 white, no tile, no peg 1x1s here. We also have a white 1x1 brick with a cross piece in the middle, going through it all the way. We also have 2 white 1x2 girder tiles right here. Then we've got a yellow 1x2 with no pegs on them. That's it for all those lovely little colors. Then we've got a few red bricks to go through. A red pipe, 2 of these pipe poles with the largest circles in the middle of each one. Then a 1x2 with an arrow slope here at the bottom, which is probably going to be for the nose of the display. Then we have a L with no pegs on tile. And speaking of no tiles, we've got 6 red 1x1s with no tiles on them. Then 2 red 1x1 tiles here, followed by 3 red 1x1s and roof tiles right here. Next up, we've also got some half-pipe reds here. Well, kind of half of the greys that we've done, that I've shown you earlier in the video. We've got 2 of those. We've also, did I say that we've got 2 grey 1x2 tiles with no pegs on? Because if we haven't, well, if I haven't, then it's worth mentioning again. Then finally for the blacks, we have 5 black 1x2 tiles right here. 3 1x2s with no pegs. A 1x1 with a circular pipe on one side right here. Then a 1x1 tile with a peg on the side right here. Next up, a 1x2 curved slope. Curved slope tile right here. Then 2 1x2s with a peg on the bottom ends or the top ends, well, the long ends of the tiles. Then a curved L, where each end of those L's have a peg on each one. Be interesting to see where they play into the build. 2 black 1x1 bricks, or grey, yeah, they're definitely dark grey, with circular holes in the middle of each one. And then a dark grey 1x2 with 1 peg only. So that is it for the bricks introduction. I'm now going to get to work through steps 1 to 3 of the containment chamber. And it really didn't take me that long to do this step. All I did with step 1 is just begin with the 4x6 grey tile here for the base. Then I grabbed a dark grey 1x1 brick with a circular hole and put it at the top left corner of the 4x6. Then 1 peg forward, I grabbed a white 1x1 with a cross in the middle right here. And now for step 3, it's the other white 1x1 with a hole in it. We place it on as such. So that is it for steps 1, 2, and 3. I'm now going to get to work on step 4 to 6. So this is what the model should look like after step 4. So it's basically 2 red 1x4 bricks, where one of them is aligned with the dark grey 1x1 with the circle in the middle, heading in a vertical position. Then another red 1x4 where it's at the right end, covering this side right here. So that should what it should look like at the end of step 4. For step 5 and 6, it's basically 2 grey 2x3 tiles underneath a 1x4 with the pegs on only the end. So that should So this is what it should look like at the end of step 6. And as I'm heading into steps 7, 8, and 9, we should be able to complete more of this assembly. Okay, so we're nearly done with step 8 and about to do step 9 of the build. Just thought it would be good to show you what I've had to do so far. So for step 7, I had to grab 2 more grey 2x3s, light grey 2x3s, and then place them in horizontal positions, and alongside what we've done in step 6 and 5 and 6. And then for step 8, it is another red 1x4 with only 2 pegs in the middle. On both ends. Then I grab a light grey 2x4, and then place that over what I've already done. And then for step 9, we just place that over the 2x4 gray. And then we can put this on the model as such. So this is what it should look like after step 10. And with that now over and done with, I can now get to work on steps 11, 12, and 13. I'm almost ready to finish off step 13 of the build. I just need to go over what I've already done with the model so far. So here for step 11, I began with a black 2x6 tile and place it over the very back of the model that we've done here. And then in front of it is the black 1x6, so that it kind of forms a nice line, almost like a 3x6 if you will. Then at the front, I grabbed the red L with the pegs on top and place it here on the right. Then the other light grey 2x2 and place it to its left here. And then right here at the very front, in line with this, is a red 1x1 tile. Now make sure that you don't really get this in the back or this spot right here, otherwise it would look a little bit off. And the build would kind of be ruined. And it's also necessary for step 14 as well, because for step 14, I began with the yellow 2x3 tile and place it in a horizontal position to the left, so that it's directly connected to, connecting the 2x6 and 1x6 that we've done in step 11. Then, to its right, at the back here, I grabbed the yellow 2x2 with 2 pegs, and only 2 pegs here at the top, and placed it as such. And then in front of it is another, is the red 2x2 with only 2 pegs here. Then, in front of this piece right here, we need this dark grey 1x2 with a peg on it, and place it right here. And then the red tile 1x1 with no peg, and place it right here. So that is it for step 14, up to step 14. I'm now going to get to work on step 15, 16, and 17. Well, it looks like we're going to be working on some of the road signs. Or something else. So this is step 17 all completed. So we began with the grey 1x3 right here at the bottom, and then I had to place a clear orange circular 1x1 here on the right, the far right of that grey tile. Then for step 16, it is the yellow 1x4 with no pegs on it, and I had to place it right next to the orange 1x brick that we've done on step 15. And also make sure that it's at least 2 pegs, 2 slots free underneath, so that we can put this light grey 2x6 tile underneath it. So that is it for step 7, up to step 17. For step 18, 19, and 20, it's really easy. All we have to do is get something of a check and pattern going along. Like this. So this will be up to step 19. Here we go. And now for step 20, where we're going to need this little 1x1 with the peg downwards underneath it, and another orange 1x1 circular piece, and then we place it underneath the model like so. So that is it for step 20. Now I can get to work on step 21 and 22. Okay, so we're almost done with this part of the model, and right now I just need to explain what I've done with step 21. So I grabbed the two grey 1x2 tiles with circular pipes underneath them, and 2 clear orange 1x1s, and placed them all aligned and of course symmetrical with each other in conjunction with, kind of in line with the yellow 1x4 with no pegs on them. So it looks kind of like this. should be easy. Then for step 22, we just need 2 black 1x2 tiles, and then place them underneath what we've done in step 21, which should then take us to step 23, where it's complete. Then we can put this on to step 24, where we're also going to need this long piece here. It looks like, ooh, there we go. That should be it. That is how, well, that is how step 24 should be completed. So now I can get to work on steps 25 through to 27, where we're going to be carrying on building the containment unit. So we're now done with step 27, and this is getting to become a really fun Lego set for me to build, guys. I hope that if you do enjoy this video, please do hit that subscribe button, because the more subscribers that I get, the more cool content that I'll be able to do in the future. And of course, when we do hit that 500 subscriber mark, and of course, if we also get 3,000 views in the next year or so, we can then unlock the membership perks for the YouTube channel. So please, please, please subscribe and share, and of course, don't forget to ring that notification button for whenever my videos do go live, because it really does help. It always does help, guys. So for step 25, I began with the yellow 2x4 tile and placed it over the black 2x6 and 1x6 that we've done. Then here at the front is the red the red L, where it's over the with no pegs on, where it's over the red L with the pegs on, so that it's completely covered, kind of like looking real and scientific and natural, scientific for the display. Then for step 26, I grabbed a red 1x1 brick and placed it right here on the left side of the containment unit. Then a red 1x2 brick here and in a vertical position aligned with what we've done so far. Then for step 27 is a red 1x2 brick with a hole in the middle, as you can see. And then the last red brick 1x1 here at the end, and that will complete step 27. So getting closer and closer to to finishing the model. Now we can move on to step 28 to 30. So, you're wondering why I've had this turned around. Really easy, so that I can explain what I've done up to this point in the build. So, first of all, I began with the red 1x4 brick and placed it over the 1x2s that we've done in the previous 2 steps. And 2 little red 1x1 roof tiles, those over the 1x1s that we've done. Right here and here. Then for step 29, we grab the black 4x3 and place it over the 1x4 red that we've done, so that we've got Shadow's statistics. Then we have got, for step 30, the grey 1x2x6s right here. So it should help for Shadow to look a little something like this in the containment unit. It's all good stuff, guys. It's all good stuff. So, now that we're done with step 30, we can now move on to the next 3 steps up to step 33. Okay, so I've done up to step 30, well, almost done up to step 32. I just had to explain what I've done so far for the build. So I began with the curved L's with the pegs on each end of those curves and placed them connecting the grey tower bricks that we've put on, and of course the shadow display right here for both of them. Then in between each those two is a black 1x2 tile right here. Then for step 32, we have to grab a black 1x1 peg with 2 pegs falling down, and a 1x2 tile, grey tile with no pegs on it. Place that on the long part of the black piece, and then place this on here as such. So it looks like it's a proper science unit. Then for step 33, we grab the red 2x6 tile right here and place that on top. And then we grab another black 1x1 tile, 1x2 tile, and place it over the 1x2 that we did in step 31. So with that now over and done with, I can now move on to step 34, 35, and 36, where we're going to finish off the top here and then get to work on the Eggman logo. Before I show you the end result for step 36, I thought it would be cool to show you what I've done for step 34. So it's basically a black 2x2 tile over the middle back of the red 2x6 that we've done so far, and the 1x2 that we've also done. And then another black 1x2 tile in a vertical position on the back right here, so that it's all lining up. So that is it for step 34. Then we can move on to step 35 and 36, where it's basically just grabbing the circular 4x4 and two girder tiles here, white girder tiles, and then place them on the model as such, so that it kind of forms Eggman's villainous teeth. So that is it for up to step 36, and now we can get to work on heading up to step 40 really. So really not that far to go. So this is what it should look like at step 40. So for step 37, we grab the white circular 1x1 tiles with no pegs on them and place them over the girder tiles that we did on step 36. Sorry, this is step 37. Then for step 38, we grabbed the two red 1x3s with the angles, one heading to the one to the right and one to the left, and then we put them the one with its angled downwards to the from the right, we put it on the right side here, and then the one from the left we put on the left side here. Then for step 39, we put these one peg inwards, as if it was heading towards the circular tiles that we've done here, so it should look like this, with our angular tiles as such. Then for step 40, we grab the red 1x2 with the arrow, well, kind of like the arrow making a nose, and we put it downwards so that it is kind of covering the girders as such. And with that, we can now move on to step 41, where we grab this 1x2 with a 2x2 row of pegs on the side, and then place it at the very bottom as such, and then we can attach it onto the display right here for step 42. And then with step 43, we can just put this circular 2x2 with the peg in the middle as such. And there we go. That is it for step 43. So now we can get to work on step 44, 45, and 46. And we're nearly done with the model, guys. We've just completed step 45, and right now, step 44 is basically a black 1x1 tile with a circular pipe. He fitted in with a red pole with a larger pole in the middle right here. And then on top of that, underneath it, we grabbed the grey 1x10 and put it underneath one end. It doesn't really matter what end you put it on, just so long as it's one of the far ends of that tile. Then for step 46, we grab the slope 1x2 tile and place that on top. And it should look like this. And that means it'll be ready for the red, the nice barrage of tiles. The red and white 1x1 tiles with no pegs on them. And the instruction says, do it like this, red, white, red, white. So it looks like a warning chevron. As such. This is what it should look like at step 47. Then for step 48, we need this unique looking piece right here. Then we grab the half red pipe, this one here, and then put it in to this slot right here. And then a gray full pipe here. And then insert this into this from here. And that can then be fitted into the back as such. And the functionality is perfect. Bada boom. Nice and easy. So now all we have to do is the containment chamber for the model. So all we have to do is begin with this, and then two gray 2x2s with an with one corner slimmed down. Put it on top as such, and then the gray 1x2 girder tile as such on top in between, and then we can put this on top of the model. So it should look like this. And then, when you're ready to capture Shadow, bingo! Did you like my little unboxing video? If you did, why not check out my other content right here? I have a nice little video for a Nanoblock Set from a video game series, or I have a playlist right here for all of my past builds. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can help the channel grow, and ring the bell to get notified on my latest videos. Happy gaming guys, and I'll see you at the next unboxing build.